The pleasing things, I think some of the young guys in the perimeter look like they got the talent to play. A lot of mistakes on some things that they haven't repped very much, but making plays, fundamentals, technique, I thought they looked pretty good. I'm at this point optimistic that the positional moves we've made in that area can hold up. A lot of good stuff up front. Melvin had a great day. Devin had a great day. Kelsey Quarles, other than a few missed assignments from new things, he did a great job. Linebackers played fairly well. It was overall pretty pleasing. Just typical sloppy first scrimmage, but we got a lot done.
Right now, since we're not going to see between now and the next scrimmage, what are your objectives for the next scrimmage on Saturday?
Well, they won't change throughout the spring. We've got to continue to evaluate those kids out back and see if we can continue to move Devontae and DeMario. Keep working with the younger players. We're not going to give Wilson and Travion Robinson and some of those guys in Gilmore. They're not getting very many snaps in scrimmages because we're going to put those other guys out there and see if we can get them ready to help in the fall. But that's pretty well it. And obviously we're starting to get into some third down work now. Our coach, I'm sure, will put more and more of that in because that's an area we've got to get better on defense.
Is Maddox moved to safety pretty much permanent now, or is that the possibility of him coming back to point back?
I mean, nothing's ever permanent, but it's not an intended move just to try him a couple of days. We hope it's going to work and hope he's going to be there the rest of the time. We're trying to get as many guys in that safety position as we can competing for those jobs.
DeMario and that move, is that a natural
It's been better for him, yes. And the move for Devontae has been better for him. As long as we can develop some players out back, I think those two moves are going to really be better for us. They're certainly better for them.
Who's the best maybe physically at that?
You have to say that it should be Corey Addison. He's been here 2 years, but he hadn't gotten it done yet. So he had a little bit of a hamstring the other day, didn't get all the reps. So to me, he's not separating himself. But Marte, Kadarius, Golightly, all of them, I think, really showed that they've got some ability to play back there. They're still in a learning curve, but did a pretty good job.
I know Jimmy was a guy that you wanted to jump from last year. Is he another one you're watching this spring?
Yep. I mean, he and Corey Addison, they're getting ready to go into the third season. It's time for them to produce.
You were kind of asking the same, I think, from Chaz, and he at least made a little bit of a jump last year.
Yeah, Chaz's biggest problem last year, he's had 2 untimely injuries. I think he had a hand injury and maybe a hamstring or something in 2 days, but he had a hand injury during the season. It got him off track. But other than that, he was progressing really well. I don't think he had nearly the season he wished he could. And he's still got to get in there and try to win that position. But it's been more bad luck than it has anything for him.
Coach, can you talk a little about Quinn Smith and how far he's come along in that Will spot?
He's made steady progress the whole way. Been really pleased with him. I thought DeMario had a little bit better, more consistent scrimmage than he did the other day. He had 3 big-time plays, though. The kind of plays that you can really turn a ball game around. But just too many inconsistencies, and I think he at this point should be a little better than that after having a year under his belt. But I'm very pleased with him right now, and I think that DeMario, that's a natural move for him. There's good competition in that now.
Thanks, Coach.
What is Quinn Smith's hand injury?
He broke a bone. I think it's somewhere in this area up in the upper hand, which is not in danger of being worse. So they've got it added up. Got that big cast on it.
Was it a football-related injury?
No, he had to actually shut a car door on it.
Car door?
Yeah.
Car door.
Yeah. Week before football started.
You mentioned Kelsey played well during the scrimmage.
Right.
Can you expound on that a little bit?
Well, you just see the physical talent, the explosiveness coming off his first step, the way he got off blocks, ran to the ball. Now, he struggled. He had some missed assignments and things like that, but just from a learning situation. But you can just watch the film, and it doesn't take long for him to jump out at you. He's got a lot of talent, a lot of ability.
Jared, it looks like he might have been in a little bit better shape. What have your thoughts been on him so far, I guess?
He is. I think he's lost 27 pounds since he's been here. That's certainly helping him. He's continuing to try to lose some more, but he's also gotten a little bit smarter as a football player. He's playing better technique. He's using his hands better, his stance, little things he had habits of doing that were keeping him from being a real good player have improved, technique and fundamentals.
Do you think Kelsey at his size right now, is he big enough right now?
Yeah, I mean, we would love for our interior tackles to be over 280, up around 290, 300 to play in this conference. He'll easily reach that. Now, when, I don't know. But he's strong enough and athletic enough physically right now and tough enough to play in there. And He's about 270 something right now. By the time he comes back in the summer, I think if he's been with Fitzy another couple of months, the weight program and all that, he's going to get bigger and stronger. And whether he'll be at 290 at that time, I don't think so. But he'll be getting to the point where he'll be plenty big, and he's bigger than Lottie already.
He would definitely be somebody in the rotation.
Well, he's showing the things that we say he can. You know, nobody's won anything yet, but he's done some things on the practice field that we know what he's capable of doing.